What's going on, Mayhem Mafia? Welcome back to the Mayhem Defense channel. I'm your favorite BOP agent. That's right, it's Sarge Mayhem. Today we are talking about one of my favorite EDC items that I think everybody overlooks, and they're missing a very, very beneficial tool that they can carry around all the time. With that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so we're talking about my favorite EDC item, or at least one of them other than the GAT, and that's going to be a watch. Okay, this was my old watch. I got a new watch for Christmas. If I don't have my watch, I start losing my mind. I want to know what time it is, and I don't want to have to keep pulling my phone out to find out. I want to know what time it is so I know how to plan. I know how to get stuff done. That's how I stay productive and am good at what I do. With that said, this was the Garmin Instinct, the original one, the Instinct one. It is a smart watch. It tells you notifications, tells you when somebody's calling. It will do your heart rate, and tracks it, and it's very minimalistic, but it was a good watch. I really loved having this. I had it for 5 years, and they made a good watch. It's, like I said, it's not touchscreen. I'm very rough on my gear, and I would have broken a touchscreen multiple times, but this held on. Then this Christmas, Miss Mayhem got me a new watch. Which watch? The Instinct 3. This is the newest one that they have out in the Instinct series. It was, so like, when we got this, they were like $250, $200, something like that. And she got it for me for Christmas one year, 5 years ago. And it was on sale for, I think she said $150. So I didn't want to pay that much for a watch, but I'm glad I did because this was a great watch. Price has gone up. This guy, this new, brand new Instinct 3 watch, right, was like $350. A lot of money. Didn't want her to spend all that money, but I'm kind of glad she did because this is the watch I got. What's going on, Mayhem Mafia? I'm always trying to present great companies that you can go to that support 2A community and veterans, and YouTube keeps taking me down because I give you the actual link. So instead, you're going to do a Google search because I know you know how. And the first great company that we're going to be talking about is Brownells. Brownells is a great place to go. Lots of selection, great customer service, and that's why I get all my GATS, glass, and brass from Brownells. You can use that code BOP10. Save yourself a little bit of coin just like I do. The other company that you're going to Google search is the best gun oil on the market. If you don't know, you're wrong. And that's going to be Cleanse Oil. This is their new synthetic blend. I love it. It works very well. They have Carbon Killer that works exceptionally well. Great product, great customer service. They're all for the veterans because they're owned by a veteran. So go ahead and give them a Google search, and we'll get right back to the video. Okay, so this is the Garmin Instinct 3. I really like it. It has a lot more features than the Instinct 1. You can download different watch faces, so if you want different data and stuff like that, you want a different look, you could do all that. One of the things that I wasn't sure if I was going to like is the bezel, whatever. That is a 50 millimeter. That is huge. Look at the difference here from the old one to the new one. Try to get it there. Big difference, right? Cool. I didn't know if I would like that, but I actually do, especially with what I have on it right now, which it tells me, block some of this. Okay, so you can see at the top here, right there, that's wind direction and speed. That's my elevation. Then it tells me the humidity, the highs and lows, what day of the week, the time. I'm not 100% what this one is. I think it's a Zulu time, like a secondary time. We're not going to show this stuff below, but there's other cool things in there because I don't want to give away where I live. But also, there's steps in here, so it can track your steps. Up in the corner, if you couldn't see it, that's where the heart rate is. I like it there. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't show me seconds or the date, and I want to get in there and try and tweak around because there's all kinds of options, and that's what I like about this watch. It's still not touchscreen, but there's so many more options with it. Like I said, the different watch faces, so I can show you that real quick. So we go in, watch face, okay, and now I can, let me get in here. There we go. That trial expired. Got that. That's one of the originals. And that's one of the originals. So it's pretty cool. Also, as you see, it is solar, which is awesome. So that'll help. There is a thing in here. Let me go back. Okay, that right there is showing my steps. Okay, I can go in and it'll show me the solar intensity. Trying to level it out. The weather, sunset, sunrise, my health stuff, training, calendar, notifications, and I can edit. So those are all cool things with it. Obviously, like I said, there's all kinds of different watch faces and stuff that you can do with this, which is very cool. It's very versatile. One of the other things I like about this is here. Let me show you. Yeah, there's a flashlight on it. But that's not the only flashlight. Check this out. This thing can also do strobe. So let's go into strobe, and we'll hit our strobe. And there's different strobe modes we can do. So that's cool. We'll cut that off. We'll go back. And then you can go into your settings. Hit torch. Now you got red. So it's pretty cool what you can do with this thing. Especially with the flashlight. I really like that. You can do pay with this now. So once you link it up, you can use your watch to pay, which you couldn't do on the other ones. So that's a cool feature. So it does have a lot of the features that a lot of the other smartwatches have. They do make a, was it AM, LED, LOED, whatever. They do make one. It's a lot more expensive. So this will all be in color if you prefer that. I was like, I don't really care. I'm used to looking at it like this, and there's so many more features. I'm just happy with what I got. So with that said, I think that everyone should have a watch on them. That's how you maximize your productivity, by having a watch so you can time stuff out. You have your time blocks and you can just work through stuff. It's a lot easier knowing what you're doing at what time, having that buffer. If you're on time, you're late. Those of you guys from the military know that saying. But I really, really, really think that people overlook the watch on a EDC. Get yourself a good, durable watch. You can go back and get one of the Instinct ones. Run one of those if you're kind of balling on a budget. If you got the money, but you don't want to spend the $800-900 on like the Felixes or whatever the hell, this is a great option. Go look into it. I highly recommend it. And I really think that that it's a good buy. Even for the price, didn't want to pay, but yeah, to me it's like, okay, well, now that I have it, it's worth it, right? So with that said, appreciate you guys being on the Swamp Deck this week. Can't wait to show you what we got going next week. With that said, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell so you never miss an episode. We will see you guys next week. I'm Sarge Mayhem, and I'm out.